Oh wait, we're back. Oh wait. Okay, come on. Oh no, he stopped streaming. Fudge. Back, yeah. I'm afraid my YouTube stream has gone down, and I hate that. Let's put it on this while I figure out the things. Come on, phone, get out of the bracket. There you go. Alright, hang on. I gotta reset the whole YouTube thing now. That's the only big bummer for YouTube. If your stream interrupts, it's a mess. Let's see what YouTube did. Oh yeah, it's literally too good. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I gotta fix this first. Hang on. Let's copy this title. Paste it in here. Oh no. Paste. How have we not yet figured out the paste button on the keyboard? Wouldn't that be lovely? On a screen keyboard. I can paste in this box but not in the title box? What the hell is up with that? Wait, so if I type in it, can I then do paste? Oh, then I can paste. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Google, please make an app for live streaming. Let's see. Just a simple app to manage your live streams while outside. Okay, we got that going, and then is it public? It's public. So I think we should be good if I now reconnect. You got the outro music? Oh no. Okay, we're back on YouTube now. Oh, well, dude, this is the second time that my server just pooped the bed. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Goodbye, all the YouTube viewers. Whoa, what is that thing? It sounds like a freaking race car. Look at it go. Dude, the noise that thing made was like a race car speeding up. Wow. I wonder if I can merge two YouTube VODs together. That would be nice. Moin again, Ulrich. Sorry for the interruptions, everyone. I have no idea what happened. Yeah, it's a rib. I think they went into the canal or towards Terneuzen. Because I'm lean. Okay, that's unfortunate. We already got a good amount of likes on the previous YouTube live stream. Well, if I bot is offline and the overlay is offline, really? I have. What happened? What is happening? So if I do this, will that? Wait, let's first check the system. No interactions. So it actually crashed. Wonder if it's the script that is crashing the OBS. I might have to move this to a separate server. Alright, got that one running, and then if I go here, press there. Okay, the overlay should be coming back now actually. Meanwhile, the heavy load carrier is getting closer. Very fuel thirsty. Yeah, it sounded like that thing was just burning fuel. Looks like the sailboat is making a U-turn, going back. Look at them struggling with the waves a little bit. Oh, going back. No, they decided to continue. So this is the Maria. She is on the way to Flushing, UK. With some big structure on her. I hate it when there's problems with the server for the second time in a few weeks' time. I don't like it. The server is like your one backbone to make sure the stream does not go offline. I hear a helicopter? Standing up. No. That was odd. I thought I heard a helicopter. Maria looks blue from here, but she's green in her photos. Oh, we'll have to see when she gets closer. Another seagull. Steven. Steven. We've lost him. Oh, here we go. Should add some noises to him. Sorry. Got another sailboat behind me. God, sailing looks so stressful to me. I don't know. Especially on the river here with these big boats. Even though it's a bit quiet now, just looks stressful. Oh no. Is this one on AIS or no? Doesn't even have a name, it just has a number on the side. Look at the sail flap. Is it supposed to be like that? It's not on the AIS, okay. Yes, it's stressful but nice. And yes, the sail is in a bad position, yeah. I thought so. I have never seen a sail flap like that. I'm pretty sure that was not how it's intended to work. Meanwhile, the Grande is getting closer. So might be our final chance to see her, her bird side actually. Let's check over there. So all that brown there is not rust, but that's literally burn damage that she has. Maybe she'll have some on the other side as well. I don't know. We'll have to see. Where is the Maria? So maybe now's a good time if you're still here and you want to help out the stream, you can go smash that like button on the new stream if you want to. The sail is a Genoa 1. Too big to go against the wind. Ah, okay. Yeah, they're kind of going against the wind, so that's something. Smash that like button again. Okay. I'm gonna have to plug in my phone. It's another issue that I'm dealing with. My phone is draining battery for the past few weeks. I don't know why. Maybe I should do a full reinstall. Okay, it's a power bank. And then another cable should be in here. Yes. Right. Good, good. Plug this in. Then I'll plug this in. There we go. I can still hear the shield flap. the sail, not the shield. The sail flap. Flap, 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 flap. All right. I wonder what this one is carrying. It looks like to be some kind of big fuel tank maybe, or some kind of tank. Could be some kind of trommel maybe. Oh, dude. He's going back out. I think they're going further towards Antwerp now. Yeah, the big one with the crane. That's a heavy load carrier, goat farmer. So we saw one earlier, which was one of probably a sibling ship that had two big harbor cranes on it. And that one was going to Brazil. This one is going to the UK, but it also has something on it. Meanwhile, the Grande, so this is a ship that caught fire and is now being tugged by the ship in front of it. They're really not making a lot of progress. We might be here another hour. It's going to only 2.8 knots now. And they kind of have a tailwind right now, how they're coming. They're literally gonna crawl to Turkey. We know I do see the OOCL container ship from Antwerp is also appearing. It is right over there. So we'll catch that one as well, I think. I think that one might actually be here before the Grande, but we'll see. It's turning green, by the way, the color of the ship. It's no longer blue. Waiting for a breakage run? No, they've been inching forward, but just very, very slowly. I think they will go towards the side of the shipping lane to have other ships pass, so they'll be a gentleman like that, but they're not waiting on anything. Hey Rob, thanks for coming back. We had a small problem with the server and the stream went down, so I had to restart, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that's true, I forgot, yeah. You said that before, Akanda. So basically a ship with that's not under control or has limited maneuverability, in theory has priority, right? In practice, it will probably try to steer away from being in the way, but yeah. So let's see what this thing is carrying, huh? It might actually be some kind of trouble instead of a tank. Reminds me a little bit of these, I don't know if anyone watches Gold Rush, seen Gold Rush on Discovery Channel. They have these massive trommels for cleaning rocks. It really reminds me of that. I'm sure that's not it, but... Hey Lunette, hello, welcome. Even in the back it has a thing for a chain to go over. Maybe it is some kind of washing trommel. I don't know. Hey Gentle Freak, good afternoon. A reactor for a chemical plant? Could be. I know nothing of that. It's a bit long to be some kind of washing trommel though. Interesting. Hey Truls. Good evening. I should say good evening now, it's almost 6. So for those who just joined, unfortunately my stream crashed, so the VOD is cut in two, but earlier we saw a sister ship of this ship with 2 big harbor cranes on it, going to Brazil. We caught a pink container ship already, a big Ro-Ro, some other stuff. And there is a ship coming that is being tugged that caught fire on the North Sea back in February. They tugged it back to Antwerp, they emptied it, and now they're tugging it all the way to Turkey, probably to one of the scrapping yards there. One of the biggest scrap yards in Turkey is in the location where it's going. So we are still awaiting on a... Looks like there are 3 on it. I think there's 2 side by side, as you can see. Maybe it's a rocket. So, real quick maybe. That ship is the Grande... I forgot the name again. Grande Brasilia it was, I think. That one caught fire and now they're dragging it to Turkey, and I think this is gonna be the end of the... This is probably gonna be her final journey. Looks like a refrigeration tower. Yeah, could be, we don't know what it is. Wait, let's look at it from the back as well. Yeah, really hard to tell what it really is. I have no idea. Some industrial thing, it could be anything for a chemical plant maybe. Some other industrial process. Well, it's going to the UK anyway. And there she goes. De Hertogin. It's a Dutch word for duchess, basically. Yeah, I saw it toast. I saw that one fly above us. It's quite a wide ship, this one. Is it on radar? Can we get it on the overlay? I'm curious. 23 meters wide. Okay. 135 meters long, a tanker. Destination not available. But she's loaded, so I'm assuming a port. Maybe to bunker a ship. Is that the Apple logo in the front? Yep. This is an iShip. This is Apple's new prototype. iTanker. What a good logo for the front of their ship. I love it. Do they even have one on the bridge as well? They've committed. They've gone full out on the Apple logo. Isn't that like copyrighted or something? The leaf on the top is mirrored. I was already looking at the leaf like, did they mirror it? I didn't say it out loud, but if you can confirm, okay, so they did mirror it, okay. Well, that's the way around it. Although I'm sure if that would go to court, they would probably still lose. Oh, they got a nice little picnic table on the back. No hot tub, but they, again, the Apple logo. On the chimney as well there, with a nice bench there in the back. And we're gonna get stream sniped in a minute by the Leopoldstad. Another very Dutch name for a ship. Another tanker. Gotta give it to them though, they went full out with the Apple logo. It's on their chimney, it's on the steering hut, it's on the front of the ship. Let's check in a minute if it's also on the aft. Leopoldstad is also 135, so it's equally long as the other one, but it's lots less wide. It's only 15 meters, this one. What do they have on the deck? Nothing special. Swiss flag, this one. Switzerland. Okay, no, they only have, well, they have the Apple logo on their chimneys 4 times probably, on both sides. Not true, big. We saw a Swiss cruise ship as well yesterday. Charles Dickens. So that's a general cargo ship that's coming our way, and meanwhile the Grande is really, it's gonna be. I said that we might do a sunset stream. By the time this thing is here, the sun might have already set, honestly. We'll have to see. So I'm expecting another container ship to come in near the coast, but I don't see it yet. Let me check the radar again. It's taking its sweet time. Oh wait, no, it's already on the river, actually. And then the Westerschelde is also about to come in. So that's 2 more container ships to catch. Wait, so where's that container ship then? It's Check radar. Let's see. That's it. That has to be it. It's a smaller one than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, it's only a small feeder indeed. I think the next one will still be the general cargo ship coming our way, so we'll pivot to that one. Got that one, and then there he is. Alright, this will be the next ship. There it is. The Stolt Seagull. Just 100 meters long, 16 meters wide, built in 1997. It's quite an oldie actually. And it's going to Harwich in the UK. With that pace, Grimaldi Brazil is in Turkey by 2026. I'm assuming that once they leave the river, they might be able to speed up a little bit more. The Apple ship is 7. Yeah, it's a very wide inland ship, that tanker. It's one of the wider ones on the river. That Apple ship. The I ship or the I tanker. You can choose. Hang on, real quick. Now you can see the burned part pretty well. Look at that. That's all burn damage from the flames. Probably heat damage mostly. But yeah, this thing is probably on its final journey, I would assume. Just 25 years old, had a good run. Do you know what caused the fire? Not sure. I'm gonna read up on her, because I am curious now if she's going to Turkey to be scrapped or not as well. So I'm gonna look if I can find anything on the internet about her. But yeah, probably maybe a car that caught fire. I mean, they assume that the fire that took place on the railroad this week in Zeebrugge was also started by an EV or some kind of electric, or a hybrid maybe. So also a car that caught fire. Articles about Grande Brazile, yeah, that's the one, Andy. Oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. Oh yeah, YouTube probably might not let you post the link. I'm not sure about how that works on YouTube chat. But if you have any info in there where she's going now, Andy, or if she's going to be repaired in Turkey or scrapped, you can always share it with us. I'm assuming she's going to be scrapped, since the place she's going to is the biggest scrapyard in Turkey. So I can only assume that it's end of life for her. It's probably not worth investing more money in a 25-year-old ship to repair it. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm gonna wait for the Grande Brazile, but after that I'll probably wrap things up for today. But that's at least another hour. By the pace she's going now, I think it's another hour until she's in front of us, which is crazy because she's pretty close. It's wind force 304s. Yeah, it's been quite windy today. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a very windy day. Compared to yesterday, we were out at Westerschelde and I was standing there in my t-shirt and it was warm. Now I'm wearing my jacket, my sweater, I have my hood on, I have my thick winter gloves on. So yeah, needless to say, I could even walk a lot. It's actually true, she's going walking pace. 3 to 5 kilometers an hour. She's doing walking pace. But I do want to see her up close. It's a unique thing, right? Such a big ship that's not under its own power on the river. It's not something you see every day. And we got another small cargo ship coming from the coast as well. Let's see. The Douwe S. I feel like we've seen this one before. "95 meters, 13 meters wide, Dutch flag. It came from Uddevalla in Sweden. It's now on the way to Antwerp. I'm gonna say that she's empty. Oh, there's cars with a camper. There's a camper van arriving. They're gonna be yeeted out by the cops later today. Unless the cops don't patrol here at night. That is a loud clutch on that van. She's flying? Yeah, she's really high, for sure. And she's going fast, actually. How many knots is she doing? 14. Okay. Not that crazy fast. Why does Belgium make the Ostende harbor not bigger? There's no room there. It's that simple. There's no room. It also, of course, it's a historical thing, right? The port of Antwerp just grew over time. Now all the companies are there, so moving is not that easy. I know the port of Zeebrugge is expanding soon, but Ostende will never be a big port. There's just no room there to do it. If anything, the port of Ostende has shrank over time, I would argue. The only thing that's still there is fishing boats. Like if you look on a map and look at like the port of Antwerp, but for example also the port of Rotterdam, and you see how much big industry like chemical plants and all kinds of that stuff is based there, that's where all the ships go to deliver their goods, right? Durango's bigger in the sea, yeah, true. I really want to go to Rotterdam soon. As I probably, once the Dutch school vacation is over, hotel prices might become a bit more reasonable again, and then I'll do a weekend in Rotterdam for spotting. We're in the swallowing Antwerp? I don't think so. I don't think so. Despite the fact that they're this close together, I think they're both very good by themselves. All right, she's pointing towards us. Looks like the anchor hoist is trying to drag it again on course, because she still has to make the corner. So she's pointing towards us, but she has to go around that red buoy over there at least. So it almost looks like she's lost control again, like earlier. Dude, it must be such a stressful operation, dragging such a massive object. And keep in mind, this thing catches a ton of wind as well, right? because it's one of those shoe boxes, but it has no power of its own. Okay, I'm gonna put a scarf on. It's so freaking cold. Jesus. Alright, this is the final piece of clothing I have to keep myself warm. I should actually place the camera on top of my car, then I can stand behind the car and it's out of the way. Okay, I'm back. Put an outboard motor on it. I'm really surprised that they are not using it there. She must be really busted then, right? If she's unable to go there on her own power. Really cool shot with the OOCL approaching as well. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're going out of the way to make room for the OOCL. Could be it. You think the fire was in the engine house or went to the engine? Maybe. That would explain why she can't go on her own power for sure. It does look like this side of the ship looks in good order. So the burn damage is on the other side, so we won't be able to see much of it. Maybe on the back of it, we'll see. I think they just made room for the... Hang on, what is that one doing now? What is this maneuver that I'm seeing? Is it already past the red? Oh, it is. No? No, it's not. What the heck? Where's that one going? It's taking a shortcut because it's a smaller ship, so it can go. I assume so. Let me check the situation on radar. There's definitely things happening there. Some unusual maneuvers. Let's see. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah, so the OOCL is overtaking her right now. And that's why the other one is going in between. It's a really weird situation. So a website said the ship lost power and steering as the fire broke. Okay, so yeah, then I get why they're dragging it. It's completely a write-off, I think. Yeah. Pretty sure this will be her final journey and she'll be scrapped. So 25 years. I mean, it's a good age for a ship, this type. Although Ro-Ros usually do get a little bit older. And then yeah, the ship that's coming, the OOCL Montreal, she is now on the way to Hamburg. We saw her arrive yesterday actually. So very quick stop in Antwerp. And now on to Hamburg. I still think she probably spent more time going back and forth to Antwerp than she'll have been inside of the port of Antwerp. I guess there were some important containers to load or unload. Very interesting. So the inland ship is going completely left of her now. They're still moving, or let's see. Yeah, they're still going at like 2.7 to 3 knots. Yeah. Very slowly crawling forward. How far from us is she? I'm gonna make an estimate here how long it'll be until she's in front of us. So if I do my drawing tool, we go from here to, let's say, here and then here. Dude, that's another hour. I feel like I'm somehow committed because it's a very unique thing, but it might be another hour before she's in front of us. So let's go on the OCL for a little bit. That one will be here in like 10, 15 minutes. Meanwhile, coming from Antwerp, I do see the Westerschelde on the way. Yeah, 2 ships coming, a feeder and then a bigger, still not that big container ship. All right. February 18th, that's probably the day she went down, the Grande Brazil. What a dark day. I mean, ships get scrapped every day, so. The cool thing is, maybe Grimaldi will buy a new one now, and we'll see a new cool ship. I'm also wondering what is happening over there. You see like that plume of smoke in the sky? Not sure how the camera picks it up, but there's definitely like some kind of plume of smoke there. The camper van has left again. Oh, we'll get a nice headshot of her as well. Full frontal. Grimaldi just recently ordered new ships, but they're ferries. Okay, for the Mediterranean. Yeah. Oh yeah, Grimaldi is a Italian owned company, so they're probably a bit more common in the Mediterranean area. Some of the photos obviously were taken at Terneuzen. I mean, there's a lot of photos on Vessel Finder and Marine Traffic that are taken on the Westerschelde. It's one of the better spots for ship spotting, I guess. Meanwhile, that plume of smoke in the distance is increasing. It looks to be very far away. I think it might even be past the river. What is interesting is if you look at the ships, if you look at the direction the anchor hoy is tugging, and then how the Grimaldi is like floating, it's almost going a little bit sideways. And is the tug like leaning into it to push it a little bit? Maybe. Look at that. I think they're trying to. I think the wind is just playing with this ship, honestly. And they're really struggling. What is that, Almeria, that you posted? Oh, big fire. Grote brr. Okay, now I got it. Yeah, okay, it's a call for the emergency services somewhere in Heiningen. I'm gonna look that up. Let's see if that is the. Could be. I mean, there's quite a plume of smoke there. Do I have maps installed here? I don't. Let's just go to the website. Maps, but Google. Yeah, maps.google.com. That will work. North of, that's really far out though. It could be, but no, I don't want to install an app now. I just want to go there. Heiningen. In theory, it could be. That's the direction we're looking at. In theory, it could. It appears to be thinned out though, so it could be smoke that was coming from there floating this way actually. Let's just take a look real quick. You know, like there's a big dark blob. I wonder if I do some color corrections, if you can then. Nope. Nope, no, I cannot make it more visible for you guys. But yeah, I think that might be it actually. There's a big fire there. And the wind is coming this way from that direction, so it would make sense. The compression ruins it, yeah. I thought so. Alright. OCL Montreal time. Montreal in French. Oh, we got the Indie here. So real quick, give it some love. This is the Indie. Another small ship that came in from the coast. And he came from Skikda. Came from Algeria. Meanwhile, I think we're approaching high tide. No, high tide was at 7, right? Just a bit more. Hey, Hot Labs. Good evening for me. Good morning for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, high tide is at 7. Okay. Quick little recap for all of you who joined. The VOD has been cut in two because we had a little tech issue in the middle of the stream. But in part 1 we saw some cool heavy load carriers. We saw the pink ONE ship. It was also cool to spot. And for the entire stream almost, we have been watching a burned ship approach. A burned ship that is on the way to the, probably on the way to the scrapyard. So it's its final journey, and it is being tugged along, so it's not on its own power either. I'll show you in a minute. Nice little flag icon from OOCL on the chimney there. Oh, what did I detect there? Is that rust? It is. It's a bit of rust. Oh wow, she's noisy. Rest in peace, boat, indeed. So it's being dragged to Turkey right now, but it will still be a month underway to Turkey to be scrapped. Oh, meanwhile the small container feeder is also here. So we'll first take a look at that. Yep, its scheduled arrival is May 16th, so that's like just under a month. I mean, if you see how slow it's going like 3 to 5 kilometers an hour. And it's just, so here on the river we do have the tugboats next to her, but that's just for steering. Once she's on the sea, there will only be this thing tugging her along. And she is not under her own power. She doesn't even appear on radar, so she's completely dead. Completely blacked out. So it's gonna take a month to get this thing to the scrapyard, and maybe before we completely lose the side. Oh yeah, now you can clearly see the heat damage over there on that side. Yeah, that one tug will take it all the way to Turkey. Which it also surprises me, it's like not that big of a ship. But apparently that's gonna do it. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, let's check out the container ship that's coming now. Yeah, but the fire probably started lower at Toast and then it went upwards. This is the container ship's Polar. A very interesting and original name. This is the container ships. It's only one ship, but container ships. Let me plug this in, and this can charge a bit. There we go. (1,380) 20-foot containers for her, and she's I just noticed she's LNG powered. De Hoogte van Terneuzen, yes, that's where we are, France. Exactly where we are. And we've passed another hour, so if you're new to the channel, quick shout out. And you want to see more of the maritime stuff, don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, or follow if you're watching on Twitch. Both is free and it does help the channel out a lot. Nice little stack of 20-foot containers there. Just one container sticking out, a little bit like a pyramid. These has a name after container ships. There's several. There's one that we had a few weeks ago that was called Cont ship, so C-O-N-T ship. Fun. Very original name as well. Nah, she looks fresh though. The livery still looks good on her. You can see the reflection of the water. Wait, the camera is not picking that up. That's too bad. In real life, you see the reflection of the water in her hull. Powered by LNG. Hey guys, good evening. Yeah, but it's so unoriginal. It's like calling your crude oil tanker, oil tanker. UK ships have a special UK flag. That's probably the UK maritime flag that you saw. So it's a UK flag, but it's specifically for the maritime thing. I know Belgium and the Netherlands also have one like these, I believe. So. Hey Q-Mix, good evening. No, the Dutch do not. Okay. You guys are just boring. Your standard three colors. Look how far to the... They're like constantly battling to keep the ship on course. Because like the anchor hoy that's tugging it is like always to the side of it. Red ensign of the British Merchant Navy. There it is. There you go, even a bit more info from the Dutch fella. The Red Ensign, or Red Duster, is the civil ensign of the UK. It is one of the British ensigns and it is a flag flown by British merchant or passenger ships since 1707. It's sped up a bit now, really? They're going 15 suddenly? No shot. No, they're not. They're still crawling forward. It is nice in front of it now. Wow, look at them maneuver it. It's going sideways again. This has to be the wind hitting it from the side now. Look at the drift. Because yeah, the wind is now coming from the left of the screen from what we are looking at. So the wind should be pushing it, as I expected, sideways. Well, earlier when she was coming towards the spot, she had the wind in her back. So maybe that was also causing some issues, the wind from behind. Oh, she's... Oh my goodness. I wonder if it will be smoother once they're out at sea. Where are the two tugs? There were two tugs after her, or behind her. Is it mere that the CMA slowed down a bit? What is happening? Holy crap. Oh, this ship is just turning towards us. Never mind. I thought that ship was gone. What is happening? All the ships are like going left, right, drifting. Now the CMA is going a little bit wider, the container ships. Holy moly. Absolute mayhem. Wow, look at the wind hitting it sideways now. Okay, there's finally a tug on the other side now, pushing it back. Oh wait, no, it's just still behind it. It must be a long shift for the people working those tugs, actually. Because those are just the regular tugs for the river, the two at the back. Got an ultra-large ship going by. What is that one? DN97. 7. Another very unique name. It has to be a government vehicle. They all have the very interesting names of letters and number combinations. Also looks like the windows are like tinted. Or maybe that's just a reflection of the sky. It's a port tender sailing under the Belgian flag. 16 meters long, 6 meters wide. Somebody on the deck there. Hello. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why that ship is, it's still drifting. What this ship is doing, so this ship had a fire in the North Sea back in February. So they were able to extinguish the fire, and then they tugged her back to Antwerp to assess damage and stuff, and probably also to unload any of the cargo that was not damaged, I guess. And today is apparently the day that she's being tugged to Turkey. So the destination of the anchor hoy, so the thing that's pulling her, is a big scrapyard in Turkey. So I assume that this is her final journey being dragged. It is to Aliaga in Turkey. Probably if you look it up on Google Maps, something that I'll do later tonight, you'll see a massive ship scrapyard there. But yeah, she's completely steerless. And that's pretty obvious. This is like the 6th time that we've seen her go a bit sideways. I do wonder if there's anyone on board then, or if it's literally just like an empty vessel that they are dragging. Or if there's at least like a skeleton crew on the Grimaldi itself. I really wonder. But then again, what would that crew be doing? Nothing, because they have no power, they have no steering. They would essentially just be sitting there. It's a small, I mean, probably compared to the ones in India, and where's the other one? Bangladesh? There's another one in that region. Anyway, compared to those, Turkey is small, but it is still a big one. You think there will be people on board? Okay. Sitting in the dark? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like. If the ship even doesn't have AIS, that means it has 0 power, right? No, nobody got hurt on this one. Everybody was able to evacuate safely, and they were able to extinguish the fire. Yo! Guten Tag, Raiders! Welcome, Raiders! I do it in German. You guys came just in time. We are watching a dead ship sailing. Well, it's actually a dead ship being tugged that you're looking at. This is the Grande Brasile. This ship caught fire on the North Sea back in February. They tugged it back to Antwerp, and now they're tugging it to Turkey, actually, which is where it will most likely be scrapped. So we've been watching this ship maneuver the river for the past few hours because they're going super slow, and they're dealing with they're really working this ship because it keeps like drifting sideways, as you can see right now. So it's been an interesting situation. Sideways drifting ship, as you can see. Guten Tag, welcome. How was the overlay working for Hamburg Haven? I hope it was working well. Although I have been doing some optimizations that I have to share with Buddy. Sometimes you also have the Grimaldis in Hamburg. Awesome. But yeah, it's been pretty interesting to see them maneuver this ship almost a little bit sideways. Oh, she's turning again a little bit. Hey puppy, welcome. Meanwhile, we do have one more ship that came in from the coast. So we'll take a look at that. This is the Westerschelde. Sounds very German. For the overlay is a great idea. I mean, I enjoy it on my stream, so I thought Buddy might enjoy it as well. Took some time to get it working, but we got it working. Got the bulb pushing up the water. So the Westerschelde is 231. Ooh, she's a little bit rusty actually. 231 meters long, 32 meters wide. She came from Anchor, so I don't know where she came from before it. Built in 2006, so 19 years old this year. Sailing under the Hong Kong flag. She's going fast. Yeah, she's going a good 17.5 knots. They're hauling nicely. It came from Morocco before this. Okay. Thank you for that info, Akonos. Came from Morocco. She definitely could use a lick of paint though, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. That is a rusty hull, if I've ever seen one. I'll give this a rust rating. There might be a 7 or 8 out of 10 rust rating. You give it a 6? I'll give it a 7, so yeah. But I would give it maybe an 8 even, so let's settle at 7. Let's settle at 7. 7 out of 10 for rust. We posted a thermal picture of the Grande Brazil on Discord. I'll take a look after Almeria, after the stream. But I think I saw video footage of a helicopter flying around her on the North Sea while she was on fire. It didn't look good. But yeah, the Grande is a complete blacked out ship now. She's not even on radar. So she has no power, no steering, no propulsion. He's an absolutely dead ship. Looks like they were able to get her in line again. They're going straight. That is until a new wind gust hits her and pulls her sideways. Perfect title for YouTube, Ghost Ship. Click here. And then I'll Photoshop a little ghost in the thumbnail. Not visible on radar. It's not even a lie. Yeah. But she was gonna turn 25 years this year, so yeah. I assume it's probably cheaper to scrap than to try and repair her. Especially if you know that she completely lost power and steering at sea. I think there's quite some internal systems that are broken. No, sis, it's completely dead. It's a complete blacked out ship. So it caught fire back in February on the North Sea. And they also dragged it to Antwerp, and now they're dragging it to Turkey to be scrapped. They're estimating it to arrive in Turkey by May 16th. So they're gonna drag this ship for another month. Below the Grande letters on the bow, you can see the mooring platform thing sticking out. Oh yeah, indeed. A little mooring platform. So this tug in front of it is called an anchor hoy. And this has its destination Turkey, so this will drag it all the way there. There are two tugs behind her, but those will not go all the way to Turkey. Those are tugs that are here, yeah, they work on the river here. So I don't think they'll go all the way to Turkey, these two. No, it's officially Grimaldi is an Italian company, and this ship is also registered under Italy. Toast, have we put it on the overlay yet, the Grande itself? If you want, you can put the Grande on it maybe for a little bit. Thank you. So yeah, the Grande Brazil, 214 meters long. 32 meters wide, and she was built in 2000. What were you doing in 2000? The speed stat on the screen overlay is borked. Good to know. She's en route to Antwerp. Oh, from Antwerp. Wait. Did she just appear on the radar then? It says she's going 1 knot now. Hang on, let me check. Vessel finder. It's all data. Oh, okay. Yeah, because she was en route from Antwerp to destination not available. Yeah. Before the fire. Gotcha. But you were waiting on the dreaded Y2K bug in 2000. I was a little bit too young to fully understand that. Oh, what was I in 2000? I was 13 years old. I'm glad nobody got injured though on this ship. When it happened, everybody got off unharmed. I think there was not even injuries. You were 37? Or you mean that's my age now? I'm not sure. I haven't found an article yet that explained where the fire, or what caused the fire at least. Oh, you were. Okay. Look at the long ladder on the side. Do you think they use that for emergency evac? That's a long ladder to climb down from. Wow. Your English? No, your English is fine. If you came from Hamburg, have a life. Deine Englisch ist sehr gut. It is besser than meine Deutsch. Something like that. So there was some heat damage on the other side of her coffeeologist. We could see that when she was approaching from the distance. On this side you don't see that much damage. But what probably happened is because of the heat, the whole ship is structurally unsound, I would assume. Like the metal got weaker and stuff like that. So it's probably not safe anymore to fill it up with cars. You're 25. Roger. I do wonder, once she's past us, we might be able to see a bit of fire damage on her back as well. Meanwhile, we got another small ship coming from the coast. We'll take a look at her. I don't think the Grimaldi is gonna speed by anytime soon. This is the Industrial Skipper. Appears to be a small general cargo ship. There it is, 147 meters long, 23 meters wide. Built in 2016, so she turns 9 this year. And she's on route from Rostock in Germany to Antwerp. Yeah, if you like all the shipping stuff, don't forget to drop a follow for the Twitch viewers or subscribe for the YouTube viewers. We are expecting next Monday morning, well, early noon. I'm expecting a 3-master ship that is currently in Antwerp that we should be able to spot on the river going back out from Antwerp. A nice 3-master. So I hope to catch that on Monday. She's also seen some rough handling though, this one. Got the skid marks on her. You're good, puppy. You're good. I hope you're feeling better now. Or you're okay. Is that a big ship? That's actually a dead ship, Ozhawks. The ship caught fire in February on the North Sea, and unfortunately this will be her final journey. So she's being tugged by the ship in the front. She has no power, no steering, no electricity, and she's gonna be dragged all the way to Turkey to a scrapyard. So this will be the final time that we see this ship. We've seen her before. I'm sure we've seen the Grande Brazil before on stream, but this will be the final time that we see it. Indeed, final destination. She's beyond repair, probably. Ooh, another thing I noticed just now, the lifeboat, it's gone. That's where those two clamps, that's where the lifeboat comes down. So they used it to get off the ship. And we are seeing actually some soothe though. Yeah, that is definitely some damage up there. Look at that black. The black in that opening there. It looks like almost looks like they cut it open there to maybe do some extinguishing or something. Definitely looks like they cut holes in the side there. Even at the back there as well. We'll probably see more as she comes by us. All the stuff that's of worth has been removed. I assume so. On the other side, the lifeboat is still there. Oh yeah. So they used this one and then also this incredibly long ladder to get to safety. Wow. As I said, it's just good that nobody got hurt or anything. Yeah, Jacob, Grimaldi doesn't have the best reputation for, well, they have a reputation for ships catching fire. It's not the first and probably not the last one from Grimaldi. It does make you wonder how good or how bad the maintenance on these ships are from the Grimaldi lines. Must be a survival adventure if you're on that ship though. No power, no nothing. I was trying to see if I could spot any movement on the bridge, but I don't see anything or anyone. So I don't think, I don't know, hard to say. I mean, the ship used cars. Yeah, as I talked about earlier, a lot of these ships do like destinations in Africa and stuff like that. So I would argue that a lot of used cars are transported on this one. And someone needs to remove the tow lines of the Dutch tugs before it goes out to sea. Yeah, that's true actually. So indeed there will be at least a few people on board. I guess they're camping then. Yeah, I mean, if you have to be on that ship for a whole month, that's crazy. She's going so incredibly slow. It does appear that there's only one tug behind her anymore. I think there were two earlier. Maybe it's just me in my head, but I kind of feel like a burnt smell in the air now. Although that could also be the fire we had like a few 50 kilometers from here. A few dozen kilometers. There's still two? Or maybe the other one is just on the side of it, pushing. Yeah, that's a good one, Toby Turbo. Yesterday we saw a brand new, built in 2025 vehicles carrier. Today we see one that is completely trashed and going on its way to the scrapyard. Yeah, but I think that it's too much of a coincidence that I have a burnt smell once the ship comes by here, Almeria. So I really think I smell the ship. It's like when you start up a barbecue, that is the smell that I have. Like the smell of charcoal that's not really fully burned yet or glowing yet. And it's already reducing now that it's gone past me. So I think I smelled it. I can see smoke damage on the back as well. Let's first check if there's anyone visible in the bridge there. I don't see anything. Look at that. That is some smoke damage for sure there. Yes, all the crew was safely evacuated, and then they were able to extinguish the fire. Which is also why the lifeboat is gone, right? As you can see up there, those two brackets above the ladder, that's usually where the lifeboat is, or one of them. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a spooky vibe to it. The ship, seeing a ship dead like this, especially such a massive one, it's quite spooky to see. Yeah, the other side is also the side where the fire mostly ravaged. So I guess that's how it was not safe to to get the tug. Oh, we missed the pilot going by. He was on the ship that just passed us. Damn it. Oh, yeah, you can clearly see up there. They cut holes in the side there to extinguish. I think. So do. Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's not a hole. That's just a panel. Yeah, but that is cut open right over there. That looks like it might be cut open somehow. That little tanker coming by as well, the Aricusa M. What's your usual lifetime? We rarely see ships older than 30 years on the river here. It happens, but I think between 20 and 30 is a good lifespan. These ro-ros do get a bit older. I would say for the ro-ros 30 to 40 probably. They did. That's what you were talking about, right, Akama? Dutch fella? So does that mean nobody needs to be on the ship? Or does it still need someone to detach it? Nobody on board. I would assume so, with all the fire damage on there. It wouldn't be healthy probably to be on it. Not healthy, not safe, exactly. You mean it had a ramp? The bridge, the thing in the back here, that's the ramp they use for loading and unloading. All right, Cheddarinos. With that, it's time for me to wrap up for today. I'm not sure if we'll be live tomorrow. I'll have to see if there's anything interesting on the river tomorrow. If so, we'll be live. Otherwise, I will stream on Monday. Monday we'll have an early stream because I want to catch the Tree Master going out of Antwerp. If you haven't followed yet and you like the ship stuff, do follow or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Let's see if this button works. Of course it doesn't work. so yeah, thank you all for joining. Thank you for the support. Shout out to the mods for helping out again with stuff and things. And yeah, I'll see you all very, very soon, tomorrow or Monday. Bye-bye.